What's up guys, Heking here, bringing you a live reaction to the Tomb Raider trailer. The movie, not a new video game, the movie that's coming out, because we're getting another Tomb Raider movie, and it's a reboot, and it's inspired by the rebooted game of the same name. So yeah, I've been looking forward to seeing this for a while. Curious what it looks like. I've not heard good things. Apparently it looks cheap, which is pretty much the case with a lot of video game movies these days, so, you know, it's not surprising, but, I don't know how to feel about this, to be honest. I mean, the first rebooted game was good in my opinion, though there were flaws, but the second one didn't live up to expectations in my opinion. Like, the second Rise of the Tomb Raider wasn't very good, and apparently there's meant to be a third one coming out. I mean, the positive side is that the writer for the first two games left, so that could be an improvement when they end up making the third game. But this movie, for example, this is a movie and it's inspired by that. That could either be a good or bad thing. I mean, if it's really inspired by it, then hopefully they get the atmosphere and the feeling of the character and that down right, because this is a very different Lara Croft compared to the ones in the previous games. I mean, there's been this is now the third rebooted entry of the series, so yeah, curious to see how it works. But yeah, we might as well get down to it and watch it. So yeah guys, this is my reaction. Here we go.
What's your name?
Lara
Surname?
Croft.
Right, that's funny.
Lara, your father's gone. You can pick up where he left off.
Who's playing your dad?
I see so much of him in you.
Who's that?
Brilliant.
Hello, Sprout.
Oh, how about there is dead? Okay, that's good.
If you're listening to this, then I must be dead.
Yeah, obviously.
I found something. A tomb called the Mother of Death.
Okay.
If Trinity succeeds,
Oh,
our world is in danger.
they're bringing Trinity into this.
Promise me you will stop them.
I promise. I think I know where my dad went.
That's right in the middle of the Devil's Sea.
It will be an adventure.
Death is not an adventure.
Who's that guy? So none of the game characters, just her. Just a little boat.
You shouldn't have come here. But I'm glad that you did.
Is that the guy from Django Unchained?
What do you know about my father?
Now I see the likeness. The recklessness.
Close the tomb once and for all. The fate of humanity is now in your hands.
Plane, they got the plane part from the game.
Can't be too careful these days. The world has gone bloody mad.
What's the...
I'll take two.
Okay, screw it. Okay, that looked good, both good and bad. First of all, that they're doing the whole father killed by a different, I mean, they did that in the game, yes, but that was the new game series, and I don't know, it just feels like the first movie of Angelina Jolie. Like, that was never a big plot point, but still, it feels like that. And the fact that they're bringing Trinity into this so early, I mean, the game sort of set that up. The first game wasn't even about Trinity, there were hints, but they weren't a big presence, and then the sequel was about them, since the first game ended on that little, you know, once you collect everything you get that little message about Trinity, so that's what the big setup for the sequel was. But this one is just like, oh, she finds about Trinity, they killed her dad, which is again what happens in the sequel. It's like they're taking elements from the new game, at least story elements from the new game, and they're combining with elements from the first game, but like with none of the, it's not to say that the characters in the first game were decent, but at least there was a sort of element of survival, do you mean, like, and people got killed as the game went on. There's none of that here. She teams up with what appears to be a Japanese dude, and they're going around kicking ass. they fight a villain who doesn't even look that compelling. One of the compelling things I can say about Rise of the Tomb Raiders sequel was at least the villains felt compelling. The whole religious element, which was in the first game as well, to be fair, but yeah, I'm not feeling it with this one. Obviously you got set pieces as well, which is cool, but we've seen set pieces in video game movies before, Resident Evil, Afterlife, and those weren't done very well. I mean, this could end up being good, but I don't know, I don't like the whole she gets 2 guns, like that looks like a scene that's going to happen at the very end of the film. Like, yeah, I'm not feeling it, guys, I'm sorry, like, I'm just, at this point, I'm just sick and tired of video game movies being shit, and this looks like one of them. Like, I just don't feel it. Like, I just don't feel it. Like, I've been let down too many times now at this point, so, you know, if it's just one of those things, and I'm just not excited, really. It's gonna suck. If this ends up being good and better than the first game's plot, well done. But I don't see that happening, so yeah. I'm not convinced, unfortunately. Anyway guys, as always, like and subscribe, whatever, and I shall see you when I shall see you. Take care and bye.